seems to be underway. Underway now. Done one. Oh, there's a stone rain. Sick. We've done one of them so far. Well, we've done one sealed so far. Got 6 wins. Could have got 7, but for a punt and for changing the deck halfway through. And we've got a cat here, right? Fervent Mastery. Yeah, I'm not picking that. So Plumb the Forbidden was very good in our black-green deck. Not going to take Stone Rain, however fun it looks. Tenured Ink Caster. Each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. That seems pretty good. Bookwurms, probably where I want to be. Otherwise, Professor of Zoomancy is presumably quite good. But I think I'd rather take the Bookwurm or the Ink Caster. I think I'll take the Bookwurm to start with. I prefer drafting the slower decks, as does most people. Well, if I'm going to do that, I may as well take Cultivate. Cultivate's a nice little pick. So are all the other cards here. I don't necessarily think I am going to take Cultivate now I look at it. Snow Day's really good, I think. Like 6 mana is a lot, but yeah, it's a very good effect. It's uncommon. This card's usually... I always think of it as like run aground, run ashore, whatever. There's always a expensive blue card at common. This does a lot more than that, hence the rarity. I mean, Closing Statement's fantastic as well. I could just take that. Yeah, I mean, we took something else. I guess it depends where we want to be. It's one of the uncommons, I'm sure. Even this is great. I think I want to say Cultivate. Let's do something fun. Okay, so Creative Outburst is obviously very good, but it's also very expensive. Biogroph's kind of where I want to be. The Mouldering Carrock doesn't seem bad. Biomathematician's good. I really like cards like this. I also really like cards like this, and I think if I'm going to play Bookwurm, I kind of want to be playing Eureka Moment. It's also fun, so we're just going to take it here. Mana Tithe. As fun as that is, not for me. Verdant Mastery is a very big ramp spell, which we probably don't want to play here. I liked Plumb the Forbidden when I cast it. It seemed very powerful. I think I got X4 off it or something like that. I mean, I was in the green-black deck. It's kind of at odds with what we're doing with the big stuff, but... Obviously, I've got no idea what's good at this moment. Introduction to Annihilation was good in sealed. It was powerful to have access to a card like this. I was wondering why why it was such bad connection. Of course, Arena always struggles day one. I think we're going to take Plumb the Forbidden here instead of Verdant Mastery. Yeah, just Detention Vortex. Of course, we're not taking that. That guy's good. Oh, there's a lot of decent red-blue going around, but I'm just going to take a second Eureka Moment. I imagine these are going to be quite at a premium, provided the format isn't as fast as can be. So we just need some defensive speed now to catch up with the card draw that will get us winning the end game. So as I look around frantically, I presume I'm just going to take Kelpie Guide. We're very much towards the green-blue side of it at the moment. Let's get rid of Plumb the Forbidden Fruit. The Worry Eater's great, but we're quite in that deck. Maybe it's just so much better than the other cards, though, that we are going to take it. No, I think we'll take Arcane Subtraction. I liked this when it was cast against me and sealed earlier. And the Aerialist is fine. But I don't need big threats. I don't need medium threats. I want big threats and ways to live that long. And the Arcane Subtraction seems really good. Little ship. You gain 3 life storm. Not for me, thanks. I presume we're just going to take Serpentine Curve here. Yeah, it's not particularly good, but it's playable. Another Plum the Forbidden. I mean, that's card's really good. I'm surprised it's going so late. The Professor of Zoomancy, though, is just great. 4-mana card, gains us some life, stalls the board. Okay, so we're presumably going to pick up our first lesson here, I think, over the Vortex Runner. I just don't think. I imagine that Learn and Lessons are going to go too late early on in the format because they're a very powerful mechanic. They just don't seem it at the moment. I'm going to take the Bayou Groff, I think. It's a decent 5-mana play. We could get out early with a Pest or 2. So I think I'm quite happy being green-blue here. Obviously, we've got none of the green-blue cards, but we have good green cards, good blue cards. What more do you want? Incidentally, this is a good backdoor into blue-red. Okay, so we're firmly in blue, whatever we do. Elemental Summoning will never make the main deck. That card's just good. I mean, it seems to be. We seem to be being told we should be in red-blue. Let's see what happens here. So that's of no use to me. It's not a bad 5-drop. I don't want to first pick a Vortex Runner. Yeah, that's a great card. Not in our colours though. I mean, the Dusks. I just don't want to say goodbye to our 2 Eureka moments. I couldn't give a crap about that. I don't care about that. I don't want to take Vortex Runner first pick. I think I'll take the Ardent Dustspeak if indeed we do end up blue-red. This is kind of what we want to be doing. I just don't think we're going to end up blue-red, but there's nothing else for us here. There we go, that's what we're going to be doing. Pop Quiz is great, but Ether Helix has just got to be the pick, right? Maybe not. I mean, there's a Frost Trickster as well, which is also exactly what we want. I think we're just going to take that over Pop Quiz. I mean, we definitely want to play blue, and that's just a great card. Alright, Dragon's Guard Elite's fantastic. Let's just take that quickly. The only I say quickly and then wait a while. Field Trip's great. Frost Tricksters, as we just talked about, also excellent. But this works for me. I like a Field Trip here. I really like Field Trip. I think it's really, really good card. Environmental Sciences would be good as well, but I'm happy we're ending up blue-red. Sorry, green-blue. Need to not be drunk while doing these videos. So we've got card draw, we've got ramp, and we've got big things. Looks pretty good so far. Probably going to take a second Bookwurm, yeah. Yeah. Well, we got a plan. We have a plan. How much learn do we have? We have 1 learn card. 6 instance torture. I don't particularly want to play that, although I presume I'll end up playing it through to lack of payables. I'd also like to pick up some solid lessons at some point. Okay, 3 mana 2/4 is probably not the end of the world in a deck like this. It's not really where I want to be, but it's a blocker of sorts. So we have 2 learn cards so far, I believe. Yes. No, 3. No, 2. That counting thing, I struggle with it. Let's take the Needlehorn Drake here. Needlethorn Drake even. Strong card. And very serviceable 2-drop. Exactly what we want to be doing for ramping to the Bookworms. Let's get this in again. I don't imagine we'll be lucky enough to pick up too many playables to not play it. When you cast this card, copy it if you control Planeswalker, Cleric, Druid, Shaman, Warlock, or Wizard. Well, I really want the Quandrix Campus, but I imagine this is going to be too good. Cleric, Druid, Shaman, Warlock, Wizard. Druid, Wizard, Druid. Okay, I just have to take this, right? Card draw's fantastic, and that's a very strong version. A shame we don't pick up the land, but yeah, it's limited. Everyone's got a shitty mana base. No prizes for what I've been watching. Begins with herb and ends with certain enthusiastic elements. Excuse me. Yeah, just take the... Do we need the 2-drop or can we take the more powerful card? We're okay on 2 so far. Well, maybe not. That's not really a 2-drop, is it? Presume we should just take the more powerful card. Especially as it goes well with the draw spell we just picked up, and ideally I don't want to play the Spined Karok if we don't have to. Oh, Pop Quiz is great. It's exactly what we want. And now we're going to start prioritising lesson cards a bit higher. I think maybe I was wrong when I said they wouldn't be prioritised that highly. Most of them have gone already. Right on cue, there's an Elemental Suffering to pick up. Or Summoning. Elemental Suffering is quite a different card. Oh, no, please. Oh, poor me. Letter of Acceptance. Yeah. Could make the deck. We have big plays. Very big plays indeed. Big play. What's this do? The worst combat trick in the world, but we're still not, obviously not taking it. Someone else is presumably... we're not the only green-blue drafter, but hopefully we can pick up all the strong green and blue cards. I'll start here by picking Archmage Emeritus. I can't imagine we're going to take Eureka Moment over it, and in fact we're not. This card's great. Strategic Planning is entirely average. We'd play it in this deck, but this card's just amazing. It's bomb rare. I think we're less likely to play this. Ideally, I don't want to play the Carrot Top. A second Mentor's Guidance. How greedy can I be? I've got a lot of card draw. I've got that guy. I'm still going to take it. Let's not beat around the bush here, but we have a lot of card draw in this deck. We've got 5 dedicated card draw spells. Interesting. So we need to turn some of this card draw into actual plays now. Yeah, you know what? I'd definitely play that if it comes back to me. I think I'm going to take Introduction to Annihilation, am I? Yeah, I think I am. It might seem wrong, but I really like access to one of these in the lesson slot. We have a lot of learn. We certainly have enough that it's going to be, if not at a premium, useful. We can splash with the cultivate and the letter of acceptance, but I don't think there's anything we need to. Oh, we didn't pick the big blue-red spell, right? Okay, never mind. I mean that, but test of talents. Nope. Biblioplex does play quite well. Maybe not here. I think I'll take the 6-drop. We have a lot of card draw and a lot of ramp. I think playing a 6-drop is kind of where we want to be. Need some 2s, some more defensive speed, and then the jobs are good un, I believe. I hope. Yeah, this all looks terrible. I think I'm going to take the Pledge Mage as a defensive play. Could take the summoning for the board, but we already have 2 summonings. I don't think it adds that much, and I really do want. I hate debate as well. I just really want to have some creatures on the board early so we don't die before we play our big things. Devouring Tendrils got to be the pick here for certain. Good card. We have no removal. So we know what the deck's doing. They're going to play 18 lands, I think. What's this? Search your library for a basic land card. Yeah, however good that is. I think I have to take the Kelpie Guide. This is just a really strong card. The Aerialist is okay. I'm not too keen on it. I mean, a 4-mana 3/1 flyer isn't really where this deck wants to be. A third Eureka moment is where this deck wants to be. Not milling is also where we want to be. How are we doing for instant sorcery? 11. Oh, there we go. Professor of Zoomancy. That's exactly what we want. Big Gummer. Get rid of Letter of Acceptance at this point, I think. We definitely don't need an aggressive creature. We've already got 1 Vortex Run. I'm just going to take the 2. We can get rid of the Pledge Mage now. And aside from that, I think we're pretty much there. We can get rid of the Aerialist for sure. Befuddler. Yeah, okay, I'll take that. I'll probably play it as well. I can get rid of the Groff. No, the Groff, actually, we have 2 Professors and we can't just play it. So 3 cuts ideally, so I want to play 18 lands here. Get rid of Whirlwind Denial. Probably 1 2-drop. I'll certainly get rid of the Reject, which never meant to be here. Yeah, maybe it's this, the Vortex Runner. Whirlwind Denial shouldn't be here. I don't want that. I don't give a crap about countering their spells. Yep, play big things, beat down, hope for the best. I like it. Cut 1, 2. Maybe I can just cut pop quiz. It seems like a bad cut though. But we do have 3 Eureka moments and 2 Mentor's Guidance. But perhaps there's a limit. Okay. 10 instant sorcerers. 17 lands. You know, with a cultivator and field trip, I can live with that. Right. Let's get there. Like M buff 563 means nothing to me, but probably means something to him. It's my second foray into the format. We had a decent black-green sealed. Happy to keep a 5-lander here. Less happy about a 6-lander, but we do have a shit ton of card draw. Strategic planning is just really bad. I'm quite happy to see my opponent cast it. Field Trip's a nice one. So it means we can pick up the summoning and guarantee that next turn. We could also just play the Kelpie Guide, which is, I presume, what we're going to do, barring madness. 2 on double strike, righto. May as well attack. Yeah, let's take 2. I'll take 2. Huh. Funny. So let's play our land pre, just in case there's a, I don't know, X2 counter spell. And we are getting the elemental summoning for sure. Summoning. Get him for 1. You must have something. No, cool. Maelstrom Muse, okay. It's pretty good. Elf Druid, right, I like that for obvious reasons. I think we're just playing the summoning here, right? Yeah, there's no reason not to. The thing is, the rest of our deck is probably just card draw and 8 drops. I'm feeling pretty good about this position. I mean, it could get horribly wrong. This tap permanent, oh, excellent. I love a land tapper. Gain control of target creature, I see. Well, I don't mind chumping here. I don't mind chumping here. His deck's terrible. We just need to not die. I say his deck's terrible. His deck is cards which I don't believe are that strong. I'm not going to chump. I'm actually the Mentor's Guidance. Okay, he got me. Take 6. Sure. You got one of them. We should not be losing this game, it's fair to say. I don't think we need that. No, we need it more than a fucking land. Jesus Christ. I'm happy to trade it for the Muse. Amplifiers, whatever it's called, is a surprise 4/4 blocker here. Surprise, motherfucker! I suppose this is a surprise 4/4 blocker. Wish we had the Kelpie Guide instead of the land, but we have so many powerful cards to draw. My turn. Cool. Huh, good at land. Let's go for 4 again. Bury in books. Well, that's no problem. Wait, what? Oh, target creature. Oh, that's quite smart. Yeah, let's just tap this down now. God, that's good. So, I mean, if we can ever draw non-lands, we're in a great position here. I would not like to lose to a chap playing certain cards that have shown up here. But hey ho, I might. And I'm sure I'll take it as well as ever. Yeah, I should have taken the Kelpie Guide, shouldn't I? Nah, it's the beauty of retrospect. This incidentally is an 8-power attacker next turn. Teachings of the... Okay. That's not even a lesson. Okay. Probably should have attacked with this, I'd have thought, at some point. Maybe not now. Not the greatest time for that. Don't block it. Oh, come on, mate. I mean, I've made some terrible mistakes today, but I don't think you should have made that one. Come on, we want Bookwurm. I'm just going to let him attack because I'm really happy to trade that off for the 1/1 if he wants to bash. Nope. Let's tap it now. I mean, the good thing about lands is it works pretty well with these two. On top, worrying. That's the ticket. Yeah, we want to tap like that. Do you just want to get both in here? Yeah, I'd have thought so. Okay. Has he got deal X in his graveyard to everyone? Deals 5? I imagine that's the best he can hope for. So tap target permanent before combat. Let's get down to 3/4, I guess. Oops, excuse me if I delete a video. Delete forever. Cool, what have we got? Path for attackers. Didn't have it. Okay, Eureka moment. At this point, it doesn't matter too much if the opponent counters it. Still rather he didn't, but I guess if he counters it, that's actually just fine, because it means I'm probably going to win with damage. Let's go 8, 16, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we draw a land. No. Let's just cultivate pre-combat, get the triggers. And I can imagine this won't work out too well for me, because he'll probably just play the put on top of the library card, but no, in that case I'll just play Bookwurm. Cool, I'm just going to chill here. There aren't many ways I can lose from here. Teach by example, I see. Well, that one may be one of them. Okay. Yeah, I'm still feeling pretty fine about this. Any second now. I'm just trying to think what to sideboard. He's got some good cards, some odd ones. Some good cards. Right. He's played a couple of good cards. Is he going to 10 me? Did I miss lethal? Sorry, I don't know what that does. Deals 2 damage to any target. Target player draws 2. Okay, cool. So he is attacking it. Right, sure. Don't target this. You've already been got by it once. Target this. This is really good. It's wrecked you all game. Target this. And he needs something else, obviously. But he's going to get 4 cards to see. And a scry. Probably should have just played the Bookwurm now I think about it, but I didn't fancy the scry. The Biblioplex. I mean, it's worked out well for him, but isn't he just dead? Haven't I just got 8 drops in my deck now? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, I've got 4 lands left. I think this format might not be as quick as I had originally suspected. Bearing in mind that both of us just stared across at each other this game. He's got Soothsayer Adept and Memory Lapse. Now that is a good card. I'll get on board with Memory Lapse. If he's got another kill spell on the 2-drop, then so be it. So you'll have to chump with the 2/2. And I think I just learn here to actually get the exile spell in hand. Forget it, let's just go for Devouring Tendrils. Okay, still wins. Could have saved himself there, I think. Not that it matters. Okay, we got there. I'm not too jubilant about the win, I'll be honest. Opponent is he playing big things worthy of countering? I guess he kind of is. Oh, I really don't like playing Whirlwind Adept or whatever it's called, Whirlwind Denial. I just don't think I will. I think it sucks. But I don't think we need... How's his beatdown plan? It's not really there. So maybe I can just play it instead of this boy. Let's play the Vortex Runner. Let's play the Vortex Runner. Don't really need a Bayou Goth. Plant Dog, I like that. This is a wizard though. I'm going to play it instead of the Bayou Goth just for the wizard benefit. Presumably a bit on the loose side, but right, here we go. Dragon Guard delete. Devouring Tendrils, bam, he's made me play first. Okay. That's fine. Get Eureka Monument going. I should have just played... No, I shouldn't have played an extra line because I presumed I was going to be on the draw. Cool. I'm almost certainly going to be learning Arcane Subtractioning at any possible... Well, maybe I'll just Devouring Tendrils. He plays a 3 toughness Chapo. Yeah. That'll do me nicely. Huh, interesting. Okay, let's just go for this. Cultivate is a definite yes. Then we want to land the other one. Yeah, well, that's about as well as it can go. I do not think we'll go the distance with the Dragon's Guard Elite, but we've got every chance of doing something. We cast a 5-drop now, but I'm feeling pretty good about the whole situation. Elemental Summoning, well, that's not bad at all. Oh, he's not even tapped. Busted! Let's go for Cultivate. Blue, green. So we've got green on the battlefield. We just attack and hope he gets blown out here. Nope, never mind. flow him out now. And I'd rather kill his 2-drop, not bothered about the power and toughness. Not 2-drop, but thing that makes things better. Yeah, opponent's seen enough. This Dragon Guard Elite seems quite strong. Round 2, ahoy. Okay, opponent goes first. Sorry, I missed that. So we have a very solid keep. Obviously, we need a 3rd land, but assuming we get it in our first 3 turns, which we did, this is going to be a very strong fart. I mean, you could also kill our creature. I mean, that's kind of a thing opponents do these days. I don't really know any of the... Well, I've watched and listened to the set reviews on limited resources, but apart from that, I'm not really sure what the cards do yet. I can't remember. Okay. Opponent cycles Academic Dispute, or learn cycles it to get to Spirit Summoning. That's pretty good. I mean, we just go off here, right? Yeah. Professor of Sumancy is pretty damn good for a 4-drop. I just think I want to hit a land here or a good card. Yeah, that's good. I think I'll chill on attacking here into 4 open mana. I'll just play the Professor of Zoomancy and pass the turn. Ah, okay, cool. I was not going to attack there, so this worked out alright for me. Opponent gets Elemental Summoning. Oh, we had the heated debate, okay. I don't really want to use this here. I think I'd rather just get some cards while the going's good. Yeah, I'm happy with the Goth. I can play it this turn as well. Yeah, I like that. That's a good play. And Bookwurm's not bad either. Yeah, I'll take those 2. I realise this isn't so great when he's got his 3-2, but it's always going to be able to trade with that. And this way I'm going to get a nice hit in for 5 next turn. Because I'm going to Trickster, I think. I really want a field guide, field trip. Obviously I want to get some value off the Archmage at some point. But I don't feel I can toss that. Ooh, nice. Okay, interesting. This could work out well for him. Let's field trip first. He's not blocking, and I'd like to see what I can get. I think I'm just going to Introduction to Annihilation. I find it to be really good. If we get in a smash for 5. So let's see what opponent can do here. And Frostrix is just a fantastic card, isn't it? Oh, reconstruct history. He actually did it. The mad man. What's he learning here? Environmental sciences. Cool. Yeah, I guess we just go Guide Trickster. If it lives Guide means we can cast the Worm Dog next turn. Opponent's got a nice little red-white learn deck here. I really like that he's doing something a bit out there. Mine's just a big deck with no thought gone into it, but yeah, you know where you're going with that. I really wanted to play this card. I've really been excited about Lawhold more than with the other factions, which is kind of at odds with me because I kind of like the grindier things usually. But Lawhold looks really fun. And cards like this just seem like such a good engine. I know in the LR set review they didn't give it such a high grade, but I have a suspicion this is going to be an absolute house. So what's he going to do here? I presume he's going to either gain his life, learn, kill this, or maybe just kill this and accept that Kelpie Guide's going to be a bit annoying. Spirit Summoning, okay. So I just win, right? Just play the land. Cool. Okay, so red, white, learn, do cool graveyard stuff. Yeah. I don't know what else I can do. My deck's slow. 2-4 actually. I think I can bring that in instead of maybe instead of this. Yep, cool. Cool. Might try and get back to Mythic and oh, sorry, we should have the quality of this video.
You know anything about it? Have you looked at the cards?
That's not too bad. I usually get to Mythic and Limited and then get bored and go into traditional because I much prefer traditional drafts. Let's see if I can be asked to do it this format. Or try. I might fail. Men than me have failed. Well, it looks like the server's crashed. Which makes for a fun video. Okay, let's see if I can leave MTG at A and come back. You never know what you're going to get on release day. Opponent goes first. We have a good hand. Opponent's gone to 6. Well, we have a hand that probably doesn't need to draw any more lands, or literally doesn't. He's going to make our thing learn, is he? No. Pilgrim of the Ages, that's good. I'm okay on the lands, boys. I'm not blocking, so I may as well attack. My opponent's presumably sitting there thinking, oh shit, he's got 6 cards in hand. This guy's well ahead of me. Well, I'll block now. I'm considering not blocking here. I mean, I'll block with this for sure. Eureka thingy would be great. I have 3 of them. I mean, it's not that unlikely I draw one. Rip apart. Okay. Looks like I won't be blocking after all. This is somewhat interesting. He's got the learn card, okay. So we're going to go to 11 here. You're going to play this. So then we're going to take enough to be a little... We have to draw something this turn. It's about as good a draw as we can get, I think. Yeah. It's perfection. And that's absolutely fine. So we're going to chump here, gain the life. Then play a big old Bookwurm and hope that steadies the ship. Eureka movement's good for next turn. Bookwurm's good for this turn. Pilgrim of the Ages. Bonus deck's sick. Okay. Let's get the Eureka moment down. Let's get my sideboard card in. For you. Okay, so unlike game one, match one, sorry, this one is a match. Or with respect to opponent one, we could well be losing this. We need to fade. I'm not sure fading this draw step is enough. Because I presume he's going to attack and then come through with this with the x equals 5. I'm just going to double block here. Lightning Helix is terrible for me there. That's really, really bad. Well, I've got 10 lands in play. Probably not going to win this one, unfortunately. He's got a really good deck, but I just assumed he'd be getting back the deal 5. Killing this otherwise. So ideally some sort of druid. Oh god. That's much worse for me. So we cast it. I mean, yeah, it's probably good enough. 5, 6, so he can put me to. Well, he can kill the Bookwurm. Attack with everything. I 4/4 on the 4/4 and hope to get there. But his recursion engine is going to be a bit too strong for me here. I just flooded out, unfortunately. That happens. It's not a particularly difficult play. Throw both these things at this, attack with everything. Oh, he drew that. Wow. Yeah, I have to block here because I have to hope the Helix goes at the 7/7. But he can Helix my face. Yeah. Just get it back here. It's only some life game now. Huh. Funny. Also funny because I can't play the Bayou Goth because it will die to this. You can do everything to this, but well, I'm dead. You never know, he might miss it. Doesn't seem like it. He seems pretty good. Yeah, we got it. Okay, so opponent has a pretty nutty red-white deck. On the play, we can take out the Kanak again. Put in anything we can hose his graveyard. Really? Let's go for the Befuddler again. I like the tempo it offers. I'll be disappointed if we lose this one, but I can see it happening, unfortunately. Let's just not flood. That seems like the best time we've had so far. I'm absolutely happy not playing any creatures into his presumably legion of removal spells here. Funny. Okay. That's pretty good. I think I would put the Kelpika, maybe Eureka moment towards him. Oh, I see. Yeah, I think I'll just kill it. Like, at the end of the day, it's a 3-1 flyer. It's pretty good. Ah, I didn't realize that. I thought it was only until this left the battlefield. Okay. No problemo. Placing his land drops. Bookwurm, nice. So we're well set up. The opponent seems to be going the right way about things too. Cool. Don't think it's going to work out as well as the opponent hopes. Maybe he's just cycling. Ah, yeah, okay. Leyline Invocation. I'd rather just play the big thing. Obviously I want to get my Archmage value, but playing a 2-2 against a 6-6 here isn't a real competition. I really like opponent's deck, incidentally. I wouldn't mind losing to this. I will mind, because I'm a bitch, but you know. If you're going to lose, I'd rather lose to a deck like this. Like, well constructed, well thought out, loads of cool cards. Okay. Loads of damage, but we shall live. I'm going to get in for 6 and play the elemental summoning here. Again, we haven't really got the opportunity to fanny around with the Archmage just yet. And I presume that the 6/6 can't be dealt with. Maybe he's got Expel or something, because otherwise I presume he'd have killed that. And let my Kelpie live. Pilgrim of the Ages. Well, I don't mind that, although I do think it's a very good card. Hey, opponent! Let my creatures live. Okay, so we take 2. What did he get back? Get back Study Break and Pigment Storm. No problem. So we need to make him block here. Or at least we need to throw some damage at him. Yeah, that's good. I do not want Study Break to be able to kill me. Nice. Elemental Summoning away. Ha, that's a good draw. Cool, Study Break it is. Oh, opponent's got a really sick deck. I'm going to play this now, because if I hit a land, I'm going to want to play it. I know it sounds weird, but I'm going to chop with the 2/2 here. If I'm given the opportunity. I'm going to give him a nice. That was nice. Okay, I don't get the opportunity. Oh, the befuddler. The befud daddy. The bee dad. Yeah, you should concede that. Oh, opponent's deck was really, really nice. I mean, my deck's quite clearly very good, but his deck was sweet. Like, it was exactly what I wanted to do in this format. It was recurring. It was getting benefits from the recurring. If he'd played that 5-mana 2/4 he played in the first game and the third game, I think he'd have run me over. He didn't, so I kind of just got there with the big old worm. That was fun. That was actually a good game. Anyway, into the finals. Play first. Mulligan. Keep. As long as we hit our land drops, I think this deck's very strong at returning from mulligans. Huh, as I was saying. Well, that's about as good as it gets. It's bite, isn't it, here? These. Let's just cast this while he's tapped out, and it definitely resolves. I like opponent. Opponent understands the need to place quickly. Now he's got the bite, okay. Cool. Let's get a little field trip going. That's me. But I have got a lot of big card draw. And this is now an unconditional tapper. Yeah, but he's got 5 cards in hand, so it's going to be an uphill battle this one, but certainly one we can win. Master Symmetrist, okie dokie. Not the worst draw in the world. Cool. Oh, it's 1 or greater. Sorry, I wonder what that was. Okay. I still thought that was a decent play for me. That's a nice little pickup there. I honestly think that's going to get some value. 4/4, right? Needle Thorndry. Yeah, there we go. There's the value I was talking about. If you target creature gets +1/+2, and yep, okay, so I can't do anything about it. Apart from put this in my library free from the top. The land's not a good one. Okay. Frost Trickster's not bad. So we've got Bookwurm coming out next turn. Should probably just start. No, I like what we're doing here. If you've got any blue sorcerers, this is very annoying for him, I presume. Okay. Wouldn't say it's that annoying that you have to quit, but okay, so he's doing the same thing as us. He's got all the 1/2s. Mage Duel, God, that's good. He's got all the 1/1s, sorry. So ideally, got any way of dealing with that? Nope, that's fine. I guess a 2/3 unblockable is not bad against blue-green. You know what, now that they've seen the Befuddler, I think I'd rather just play a Goth instead of it and let Befuddles be Befuddles. My logic for those cards, I do the same with Mana Tithe as well, is their opponent's seen it, it's probably going to play around it to some degree now. If you can make them play around a card you haven't got, you get some sort of value out of it. So we're in the finals, we're 1 game up, things are looking good. Or bad. Or bad. No, it's good. If you like this video, please do subscribe to the channel. I'm starting to bring a lot more videos now. Watch on Twitch as well if you ever get bored. This will work. If we ever draw a blue source, will be golden. Oh, look, there it is. Sure. He's not going to like that. Let's just get field trip down. think we'll just get a summoning. At some point that'll be decent. There's the skipper. Let's get Prof down. That seems really good. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Divide by 0 is kind of annoying here. Oops. Did no mean to attack with that. Yeah, just because I made a mistake doesn't mean I should compound it by making another. Needlethorn Drake, okay. Has he got the, yeah, he's got the spell. That's not that good for him here. Good, good. As my girlfriend returns home, eager to see me win at Magic. Babe, I'm doing well. I nearly finished the video. Oh, don't you tell that one. Don't come that one with me. No, not yet, no. I'm done badly. Okay, let's get the runner down. And let's just play the Archmage. Bastard! Leyline Invocation, that's pretty good. Let's play the Eureka moment. Draw a card. Draw loads of cards. This down. Get this down. Get this down. Get this down. Attack for loads. Lost the turn, bro. Yeah, I'd rather not take a hit from a 7/7, so I'll tap that down. Augmenter Pugilist. My god, that's good. No, actually, the 7/7 can attack. It just trades. Tap it down now. Leyline Invocation. You don't get better than that. Actually, you do. Let's just play the Invocation. Draw a load of cards. Opponent concedes to my wonderful board state. And I defeated them all. Jedi Dawn, previous opponent, other opponent who wasn't very good. They were all gone down. What a victory, and you were all here to see it. I'd like to thank everyone who attended this lesson in the new format. Please watch more for some more videos if you fancy it. No! You can shut right up. that's not representative of the general consensus. No one watches, so no one says anything. Anyway, thanks very much for watching, and I hope to see you all for a new video soon.